Hey guys, this is the last week of 2023 and it's kind of unreal to say because it's December 29th as I am filming this video. And I was kind of inspired by another YouTuber where she was kind of talking about 5 things that she wasn't going to bring with her into 2024. And I figured I can talk about 5 plants that I'm not going to bring with me into 2024 as well. And I guess with each plant, I also have things that I too am not going to bring with me. So let's get started. The first plant that I just continuously stare at and I just cannot wait to throw out is this plant right here. I don't even know if you can see, or I don't even know if it's recognizable at this point. This is so far gone, it's not even funny. This was actually a Anthurium crystallinum and it was huge. Like really big. Obviously it had 2 leaves and it didn't make it. And it was like put in the far back in the exo tanks, and I was like, oh, I should probably pull that out. But then the Gloriosum started growing and I was like, it is what it is. So I'm not taking this I'm not taking this with me into 2024. And the post-it that I have on this is guilt. So kind of like in alignment with the Crystal, who was the YouTuber that I was watching. She was talking about guilt, and I totally feel her on this. And guilt is like different for everybody, but like for myself, I feel like I hold on to a lot of guilt for a lot of things, and it's like, and it's because of guilt I can't really enjoy the little things in life. Like whether it's like, going for a walk with my dogs, or like eating delicious food, or traveling. I just always felt guilty because I felt like, I don't know, that I didn't deserve it. Even though like I worked so hard and I busted my ass off to make everybody happy. But like at the same time, it was like I still felt guilty for not showing up, for not being there. So in 2024, no more of that. I'm just gonna do my thing and enjoy the simple pleasures in life, whether it's sitting in a park with my dogs, eating like a delicious cheeseburger or Taco Bell chalupas. Yeah, no guilt. What's next? Oh my god, this plant. This is Philodendron Sideroy, and it's not making it. You know what? It's actually trying. Like, I don't know, where did I see it? Oh, right here. There's some green happening right here. Like, not happening. There is some green, which means that it's trying. It's actually trying to survive, and I don't know. I don't know what's going on with it. I actually had taken this as a cutting off of the mother plant, and I figured, oh, I'm just gonna grow it and then it's gonna grow really big. But it just, no. It underwent horrendous root rot, very neglected, and I'm not, no. I've had this for 3 years and it's just, no. Like I can't do it. Like it's too much. That's not making it to 2024. Sorry. I actually have the mother plant still, and she's struggling too, so she may be on her way out. But yeah, I'm not gonna feel bad about tossing that. And with that, the post-it that was on it was exercise. And what I mean by that is I'm not going to miss any more workouts because I feel like I've been so inconsistent with working out. It's not good. Like before I started this whole plant journey, I was so into working out. I was working out every day. I loved it. It was good for my mental health. And now that life has gotten so busy with a new puppy and more plants and my very small business, it's like a lot. And I was trying to find a balance with work life, social media, and mental health. I was like, I was burnt out, and I think that's the reason why I didn't film as much as I did in 2023, because I didn't have like a good balance. So in 2024, I'm gonna make an effort to exercise like 5 times a week, take 2 rest days. And exercise is like subjective as well, because exercise, okay, if you follow me on my Instagram, you know that there's days when I kill out at the gym, burning 800 calories, 700 calories for like over an hour. But exercise does not need to be like, you need to be at the gym for like an hour. Exercise to me for 2024 will be take a moment and go for a walk. Go for that 5-10 minute walk. Do like, I don't know, like an ab exercise or something, just to get your body moving. And that's gonna count as my exercise. So 2024, I'm gonna not miss any more workout sessions. Just gonna make that effort. And you know what? Exercise is so good for the body and the mind. I don't think I've ever talked about it ever on my YouTube channel, but no, exercise is really good, and I do feel a lot better after I do have like a good workout session. But yeah, I'm rambling, sorry guys. Up next is, oh, this Florida Beauty. Okay, don't get me wrong, I love my Florida Beauties. Take a look at this. It doesn't want to be here. It just doesn't. Like, the leaves it's been giving me has been very sad, and it's just like, what is this? The leaves are not even shiny. There's no variegation. There's like this one leaf that actually looks kind of perfect, which I was pleasantly surprised about, not gonna lie. But I've had this in my collection for, I feel like 3 years now. Yeah, it's been with me since the beginning, and it's been nothing but struggling. And you know what? This isn't, I'm not gonna throw it away. Maybe I will try to save it in 2024, give it a cut and see what happens. But it's not happy. Like, it's so not happy that it's putting off another growth point. Look at this. There's another growth point. Oh, maybe you can't see that. Here's another growth point. So it started growing from over here, and I suppose I can cut it and put it in water and water root this, but this plant is just, it's like it wants to be on its way out, but at the same time it's like, no, I can survive. So here's another growth point here. I think it may, clearly there's a lot of root rot. It's been very neglected. I should probably empty this out, but I won't do that until the spring, because this is not going into my sink. It's just not. So yeah, this Florida Beauty may not make it to 2024, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna put that much effort into it. There is another one back there, but yeah, it's too much work at this point. And the post-it that I have on this is yes. What I meant by this is, in 2024, I am not going to say yes as often. I feel like this is kind of similar to the guilt that I was talking about, where I'm almost like a yes man, where I just want to make everybody happy, and I stretch myself thin because I want to make everybody happy. I don't want to be there for like all the occasions, and it's like I have zero time for myself. And I think that also kind of played into how often I was putting up videos in 2023, because I was just stretched in every direction. It was like work was super busy, and I feel like, I think the real problem is that like I am all about efficiency, and I feel like I need to be there for everybody all the time, and it's like I never had time for myself. And I think because I did that, I think I actually like had burnout without realizing it, or I could also be like a high functioning anxiety individual. There's a real term for it. I can't remember what it is, but my point is 2024, I'm going to be saying yes less, which means I'm going to be saying no more often. I'm going to say no because I feel like we all need to kind of like safeguard ourselves and have a little peace for ourselves, either to just reflect or decompress, because your mental health is like, it's so important. And you know, growing up in a very traditional household, it's like mental health, what is that? You're depressed, get over it, you know. But that's how it was growing up, right? So I feel like yeah, 2023 was kind of like an eye-opener when I had my burnout, and it's like I need to say no more often. And you know what, I have been saying no to like a lot of I guess like quote unquote sponsorships. If it doesn't align with my vision, or if I feel like it doesn't benefit my subscribers or anybody who even follows me. I'm not even like a big channel, but I feel like even though I'm a very small individual in the grand scheme of like other YouTubers, I still feel like I can say no. Like I don't need to take that offer if I feel like it doesn't benefit anybody. So yeah, I'm learning. I'm starting to do that now. But yeah, my point is that I'm gonna say yes less often and no more in 2024. The next plant is, okay, this is actually so fitting that this post-it is toxic relationship for this Monstera Albo. So this Monstera Albo is not gonna make it into 2024. And I can guarantee you that, because this is actually the newest leaf that it put off, which means the new leaf would emerge from here. But because this is 100% white and there's no green anywhere, the new leaf would have like wilted away and have died within that the sheath here. So I don't think it's gonna make it, guys. It's definitely not gonna make it. But you know what's very unique about plants is that the plant knows that it's not gonna make it, so it starts to put off growth elsewhere. I wonder if you can see this, but right here it's putting off a growth right here, and that little node is like right on like a variegated and green spot. So maybe there's hope that you know, a new green leaf will come out from here. And it also activated this this little nub right here, and this little nub is actually like an aerial root nub that I thought actually kind of like crusted over and died because it was on like a very variegated side. So toxic relationship going on to this, very fitting. 2024, no toxic relationships for me, whether that's like family, friends, what have you. I'm not here for it. It just, no negativity. I don't want any negativity in 2024. You're either there to support me or you're not there to support me. You're either gonna be good to me or you're not gonna be good to me. I'm not gonna like overextend myself because, you know, you should treat people how you want to be treated. It's just the bottom line. So toxic relationships, no more of that in 2024, which also means plant wise too. So you guys all know that I love variegated plants, totally here for it, but you know, it's ridiculous to try to keep something alive that is just not gonna make it. And you know, it's so sad because I really thought that this was gonna be okay, but it's obviously not. But yeah, rambling, sorry guys. This plant. This plant is my Escalito, and it looks great, right? but it's really not. It's been shribbly. I've seen scales on this thing. I have no idea how it's been growing out of this tiny little cup that's super root bound. It's just, it has not given me any pretty leaves at all. Like maybe one. This one right here. I think it gave me, oops. This is like the one nice leaf that it's given me. And then all the other ones are like crispy, shrivelly. It's just, I don't know. It's just not bringing me joy. And I realized that I don't really like climbing plants. So it's not coming with me to 2024. I'm gonna probably leave it, or maybe like put it up on Facebook and sell it, or give it away for free. I don't care. I just need it out of my house because it's just, it's not doing it for me. And it's just taking up space and it annoys me. So it's gotta go. Sorry. And the post-it that was on this was productivity. So I feel like Chriselle had mentioned something about productivity and I was like, I'm with you, girl. Like I feel you on this. And that is, and I think it's just, sorry, let me digress. Sorry, my camera just kind of like cut off there for a second. What was I trying to say? Productivity, right? So Chriselle kind of touched upon this, and that is that she feels like she's so productive that it's actually backfiring on her. And I resonate with that because I think because we grow up in like an Asian household that's very traditional, it's like you need to work hard. If you're not working hard, what are you even doing, right? And it's like, I remember growing up, my parents were always like, if you get straight A's, you make it to university, you become that doctor, you become that lawyer, like money's gonna, you know, come, and you know, you're gonna be set for life and you're gonna be happy. But the thing is that like, does it really make you happy? I don't remember being happy. And I feel like it's because I was consistently trying to be productive. Yeah. And I feel like everything is like kind of like all tied together with like the toxic relationship, saying yes, and the guilt. It's like I was always trying to be productive. I was always there for people. And if I wasn't being productive, I felt guilty. And it's like, even if I wasn't saying yes to people and I was saying no, it's like I felt guilty, right? So it's like all of these things in my life in 2023, I just want to let go. So productivity 2024, I'm gonna try to be less productive. Sorry new boss. I'm gonna be still efficient, I'm just gonna be less productive. And you know, I think this new job that I had taken on, it's teaching me to kind of like slow down. And in some ways it was very annoying because I'm such a like go kind of person that if I'm sitting still for way too long, it makes me antsy. Like I don't know what to do with myself. But if I can slow down on my productivity but still be efficient, I think it'll do me some good and my mental health will be much better. But yeah, productivity, who would ever have thunk it, right? Like seriously, growing up, my parents were always like on my case. You gotta be like working hard. And where did that get me? It got me here. But you know, there's nothing wrong with where I am. That's not what I'm trying to say. I'm super grateful as to where I am in my life and who I've met in my life. I'm so grateful. But in terms of, you know, being happy, I think I wasn't as happy as I should have been. Whereas if I had like a good balance, I think I would have been better off. Maybe. And you know what's funny is that like I probably still be making the same amount of money as I am right now, but at least I would be happier. And like I think one of the things that kind of annoy me a little bit is like you don't learn till later on in life what truly makes you happy or like what your calling is. I think I've had moments where it's like I worked so hard and I was trying to be so productive and just, you know, be the best at everything, that it's like, it was total burnout. So productivity, less of it. Efficiency will still be there, just less of it, so that I can enjoy more of my life, I guess. Or just like take it all in. And I think that's the other thing too. I think in 2024 I want to like be able to just kind of take everything in and just enjoy it for what it is, as opposed to being there physically but mentally be elsewhere. I think that makes sense. But anyways, my point is, to wrap up this video, 2024, I am looking so forward to it. And these plants, some of them are just gonna go straight into the trash. The others I will put back where I found them, just to see what happens. And I'll see you guys in 2024. Bye.